Yeah. So, episode 2 of Ultra Q. So, upon further research, I have discovered na Ultraman does not appear in any of the episodes. I haven't seen all the episodes, pero upon my research with basta yung mga Wikipedia page ng Ultra Q, laging sinasabi na this is the first of the Ultra series, pero it's not in any way connected to Ultraman. Well, it is connected, pero just with the monsters, with the kaiju that is shown within the series. Tapos parang may times pa na parang nire-recycle, tapos nire-recycle, tapos ginagawa ng ibang pangalan. Yun. So now we are going to watch Ultra Q episode 2. Let's go. Ultra Q episode 2, Goro and Goro. Yun yung title ng episode na to, Goro and Goro. So yun, it's basically a King Kong story within 30 minutes, within half an hour, within 25 or 24 minutes yata. So yun, parang it's just a retelling of the King Kong story, pero I think it was more interesting. It was a bit interesting, but not more interesting. Meron lang interesting factor dun na parang in-explain nila kung bakit lumalaki yung mga monkeys ng ganun, mga apes, mga gorillas ng ganun. It was because of this nut na parang native dun sa island, dun sa Alien Island. Basta yun yung pangalan ng island. Tapos yun, kaya sila lumalaki kasi nasobrahan sila ng kain nung nuts na yun. Tapos hindi naman sila hostile or dangerous na creatures, pero sila, protective sila dun sa mga humans na nag-aalaga sa kanila. Kaya sila nag-rampage yung si Goro dito, kasi yung yung human, parang yung nag-feed sa kanya, yung nagpapakain sa kanya ng fruits, parang kinulong siya, tapos basta yun, parang hinanap niya, tapos nagalit siya, kaya siya nag-rampage din sa city. So it's basically a kaiju movie within half an hour. So yun, para lang din siyang episode 1. Pero this time, in the intro, it kind of felt like an intro sa Twilight Zone. I'm gonna give it that. It's sort of this simple story told in a very Japanese way. I'm gonna say it like that. I don't know how to kasi it's definitely different if you're gonna compare it to Twilight Zone. But I'm gonna try to just look at this series as it is. So to me, it looks just like what it is. It's a kaiju movie, but it's only 30 minutes. It's a kaiju story, but only 30 minutes. So I mean, it is sort of an easy thing to watch. It has simple idea, simple plot, simple premise, It's not too hard to understand. Not unlike, again, I'm trying my best not to compare it to Twilight Zone, but I can't stop to compare it with the Twilight Zone kasi yun yung vision nung creators nito. So what I'm gonna say about the comparison thing, kasi when it comes to the Twilight Zone, you have these uh, very not so complicated ideas, pero very out of the ordinary ideas. But uh, it's told in a very creative way and also a very eerie way na I think Ultra Q has not captured so far within the 2 episodes that I've watched. I hope na medyo mag-lean forward, lean over mo pa sila sa dun sa eerie feeling na yun. Pero I don't know, the kaijus, the suitmation really takes you out of the supposed emotional uh, vibe na gustong ma-portray nung episode na to or nung series na to. If they want to make it eerie, they have to be more creative with how they present the strange thing that is happening in each episode. What else? Ano pa ba pwede ko? I mean, it's good. I think it's just the corporate it's just the studio meddling with their creative endeavors. That's why mas siya, I would say kid friendly instead of trying to reach for quality. It's more of like mundane, mediocre quality. That's what I'm seeing so far. Yun, that's it. My rating for this is, I mean, it's definitely better than, it's definitely bit blah, blah. I don't know, it feels more like a Twilight Zone episode this time around kasi I sort of remembered Planet of the Apes, which is technically Twilight Zone kasi Rod Serling wrote the screenplay for the first Planet of the Apes movie. So yun. And this episode, Goro and Goro having an ape in their, or a gorilla in their story, in their episode, sort of leans towards that supposed Twilight Zone feeling. So I'm gonna give it that. So I think this is a 4 out of 5 or a 3.5 out of 5. It's a 3.5 out of 5. I'm just gonna give it I'm not gonna give. Here's the difficulty pag dun sa 5-star rating kasi okay. So pwede lang akong magbigay ng it's either a solid number or a number and then 0.5. Hindi ako magpa 0.6 or 0.4 or anything that is not the 0.5. I'm gonna give I can't do that. So I'm gonna give this a 3.5 kasi hindi siya ganun ka deserving to be a 4.5 stars. So lang to. This is a 3.5. I'm gonna add that to the rules of this rating that I'm doing. It's definitely better than the pilot, but it's not on the 4th star level yet, apparently. So yun, ewan ko, parang siguro ang goal nila dito is to make 2 episodes, the first 2 episodes, I guess, to be familiar to audiences kasi they have Godzilla, they have King Kong, or at least a rip-off version of both of them within the first 2 episodes already. So that already gives you such a familiar feeling to this ano. So I'm hoping na they do different things or different stories within ano. Hindi lang yung kaiju na stories. I want to see more of like aliens or like a paranormal stuff. But yeah, basta yun. So it's a 3.4 out of 5 stars. Yun, like and subscribe if you have not already. Hit the bell to get notified. And I'll see you tomorrow for episode 3 of the Ultra Q 1966 series. Ano pa ba pwede kong sabihin? Yun. Wala na. Okay. Yeah.